Yeah, I cracked the window open, and I have to say, it is feeling a lot nicer in here. Crazy that getting fresh air feels a lot nicer. Today's actually probably a pretty hype walk day. How cool is that? It's only 13 Celsius here today, which I'm pretty sure I think 2 days ago it was yesterday or the day before. It was like 23 Celsius or something during the day. I didn't go for a walk today just because I went pretty hard on the bike last night, which I did end up doing. I said on stream I was gonna go on the bike. And I ended up going through with it. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't go for a walk today just to give my legs a bit of rest. You know, they don't feel sore. They don't feel super sore today, but that might change tomorrow. The good old day after. Walked for a half hour today, not to a lake. Rip. This is so tragic. The lake takes an hour to get to, unless if you run. Maybe if you go like double the speed that you would walk, then maybe it would still take a half hour to get there. Just a thought. You know, just sprint for like a half hour straight. No big deal. No big deal. I'm sure that would be like very doable for everyone. When the gay walking speed buff isn't enough. Yeah. I don't know, is walking fast actually associated with gay people? Or is... Like, I feel like I've heard that before, but like, is that like actually like, really like that common? I guess I'm not a knower myself. I can't like fathom how slow some people walk though. It is like insane how slow some people walk. I'm like, bruh. My guy. I've been told it's a stereotype, but it's something I've noticed when I walk with your family. It just felt like literally everybody in like high school and college, like in the hallways, was just a turtle. Everyone's going slow as hell. And I'm like, all right, y'all can maybe pick up the pace a little bit, just a touch maybe. Damn, there it probably wasn't even worth it to backflip over the thing. The worst is when peeps just decide to stop in the middle of the hallway. I know, like so many people. I feel like we just do that sometimes. Just up in the, like at least go to like the side. Like at least like go up against the wall. Like don't just stop like in the middle of the goddamn hallway. Like sheesh. Like, I always remember like vividly in high school, it'd be like groups of kids, like they'd be spread out like 7 kids like all in a straight line walking slow as shit through the hallway. It's like how? Just how is the thing? Dude, that fucking you emote. Yep. Yeah, you can't get past them. You had to drive behind 2 bicycles today. There's no like bike lane / like no opportunity to pass them, question mark. I would never like want to like ride my bike just like in traffic with cars. Like that seems just like scary. Yeah, also just like inconvenient to do that. Like, I know, like, apparently it's supposed to be like, yeah, like a bike is considered a vehicle technically, so you're not supposed to like ride it on the sidewalk. But I would not want to ride my bike like in the same lane as like traffic. That's a no for me. At least on like main roads, like maybe if it was like, you know, or like residential areas, like that's like whatever. Which I forget where, but I heard like somebody tell me a little bit back that like their area like was getting rid of the bike lanes. I'm like, bruh, that's cringe. That is cringe. One of them was a scooter. Damn. I assume like an electric scooter, question mark. I remember that was like kind of like a thing like a while back where like there was problems with like, you know, like old people with their scooters, that they're like motorized scooter things, just like riding in traffic, going slow as shit. I haven't seen that in a while, but I feel like a couple of years back around here, I used to see that every now and then. Like, I don't know how that was like allowed, because I feel like that was just like an accident waiting to happen, slash like just a major inconvenience, just because they were so slow. You like grinding? Don't we all? Jealous of Clouds, Dubai, chocolate. I like looked at it, but I didn't like look at it. Damn. Yeah, the stuff on top definitely, like, to me, at a first glance, looks like that shit could be like Tex-Mex cheese. Thankfully, that isn't cheese, because that'd be a way to ruin that, just by putting cheese all over it. Dubai chocolate has got to be the most overhyped food of the moment. This is the first time I've heard of it. Honestly, I thought it was just viral, overhyped TikTok trash, but after trying it, it's actually pretty good. Well, that's good. Damn, the birds are going off outside. Now that I have my window open, they're popping off out there. Shout out to like just like food trend stuff. So Dubai chocolate is just a chocolate bar filled with pistachio and crunchy shredded dough of some sorts. I mean, it sounds like it'd be pretty good. I feel like there was a while where like poke bowls slash like poke burritos, which like, you know, everyone online, you know, would be like, check out this place that I got this sushi burrito from. Or was $18? Jesus. That's insane. And like then there was like the trend of like everyone eating like gluten-free everything. Just because people were like, oh, like that thing says gluten-free, it's better for me. And then what was the other one I had in my mind? Oh yeah, like cauliflower pizza crust. I feel like that was like trendy for a while. Because people could like advertise it as like, whoa, want to eat pizza and have it be healthy for you? Which apparently cauliflower pizza crust like doesn't even have much cauliflower in it. I've never like I guess checked myself. But if they read something like a few nights ago saying that supposedly like there's like a bunch of other shit and then like not much cauliflower. I just know usually cauliflower pizza crust was like 4 or 5 extra bucks for that shit, and I was like, I'm like, why would I pay like this much? It's a good gluten-free option though. I guess it's good in that sense. Which I do know, like for actual like gluten-free stuff, I've heard it's like came like a long way. So I remember like when gluten-free like pizza crust and things like were, I feel like becoming more common at like pizza places. I used to hear that like they tasted disgusting back then. That they tasted like cardboard basically. But now like I've heard that like gluten-free pizza crusts are like actually like pretty good these days. I don't know. I'd be down to try cauliflower pizza crust at some point for the sake of trying it, but I also don't want to, like, you know, spend the money on it. Oh, something that you'll probably find interesting, Owl, is that when I impromptu went to the store on Monday, I think. I think it was Monday night. I went to the store and I actually acquired a decent amount of new stuff for the pantry. But one of the things I wasn't intending on getting, I think I thought about getting it, but it wasn't like in my mind actively. Then I happened to see it and I got it. I got these like this pack of like seasoned sheets of seaweed, and I was like surprised. I'm like, damn! I was like, these things are actually pretty damn good. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like I've like just take like a little like bit of rice and just like eat it with it. I tried earlier. I tried putting some hummus with it, and that was actually pretty good too. But I'm trying to find just like a pack of like big sheet, like just like a bunch of seaweed, but like I don't know, the only one that I saw was like these like it came like in a pack of like 3 like separate like boxes where it's like I don't know how many sheets are in like each box. It's probably like 10-ish, I think. And the sheets are like, it's like 1 inch by like 2 inches or something. It's like their size, like they're like pretty small. I've definitely have seen like these like pretty big like square sheets of them. At least like when looking up online. Yeah, I figured the seaweed sheets could be a good play to get. Whenever I've had it like at sushi or something, I'm like, I usually liked it. Get some variety in there. Get some variety going. I just don't understand how like I've missed I think ISG on this like 8 times in a row or something, like insane. And every attempt I've been like too late on the input somehow. They come in a variety of sizes and packages. Like the ones that in like foil come in packs of 8. There's some in plastic jars pre-cut. Like little like shavings or something, which I think like when I was like looking online, I think I did like come across a few like kind of like I guess like more finely chopped ones. Which wait, let me do this first. Yeah, the seaweed that I found at the grocery store, it wasn't even in like the like international aisle or anything. It was just kind of like chilling like around. It was like on some random like little like rack in between like the produce area and like where like the meats are. It was like it was so random that it was there. But that area did have like a couple of like Asian sauces in that area, so maybe that's why I was there. But yeah, because the things that I got while I was there, I got some like miso paste. I did get tahini for making hummus at some point. I got the seaweed. I got some mirin. Actually got tofu also, because I had Mapo tofu at Prax's place, and I'm like, damn, I'm a changed person, so I actually got some tofu while I was out. And then I went to Walmart afterwards, actually, to peep their international aisle. So I was like, they probably like some different things, so let's take a peek there, because also that grocery store I went to is like a minute away, so I was like, well, this is just a convenient time for me to look. And then I did get like a different bottle of soy sauce and some Shaoxing wine. So we got some stuff out here. With the whack thing, because I was like looking at stuff on Amazon while I was in the store just like to compare prices. And I remember like the miso paste, like it was like the exact same miso paste that I was looking at on Amazon and in the grocery store, and it was like $5 in the grocery store, but it was like $15 on Amazon. I was like, bruh, why is this shit like so much more expensive on Amazon? like I thought like maybe there'd be like a couple dollars difference, but like I was surprised that it was that much of a difference between in that grocery store and on Amazon. Also, yeah, after opening the store-bought hummus, which like it's still good and all, but like I'm just still thinking about like the texture of the hummus from that deli in Oklahoma. So maybe whenever I at some point try to make my own hummus, hopefully it turns out more like the hummus from the deli. Yeah, because the texture of like the store-bought hummus, like it's definitely it's I don't even know, like it's just not as Chad. Like I don't even know how to explain like why the texture isn't as good. It's just not as fluffy. It just like has just has something to it that I can't describe. But yes, expanded pantry finally. I should stand up. So I think the moral of the story here is uh comparing products from different stores is definitely a good play. Since you never know when something might just randomly be like $10 cheaper at a different store. Haven't had hummus in a while. I'm in my hummus era. What can I say? Boiled chickpea. I actually still have some dried chickpeas. Which I guess I could use those for making hummus. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, whatever. I don't think it's even worth it to set up a new house at this point. But I've had some dried chickpeas in the cupboard for a long while, so maybe I use those at some point. It is mild effort to make those chickpeas because you have to soak them like overnight, and then you have to. I don't remember how long you cook them for. Okay. Oh, I thought maybe that would help because my position / angle were fucked, but I thought like that angle might like counterbalance. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, we're behind now, definitely. What? What was that? I got extreme robbed there. That's lame. I've been dropping ESS a bunch today. Am I allowed to, at what point am I allowed to blame my controller? Since it's never, oh, I thought there was a bomb drop in front of me. Guess not. Yo, Shaggy. I can report, Shaggy, that I did end up using the bike last night. So you'll be happy to hear that. Based answer. Damn right. Yeah, it felt good. I sweat a lot during that bike ride or bike session. Bad. How was your workout last night, Shaggy? I remember you said you were going to work out. Damn, that was a really good angle. That was like a pristine angle. On this, it's Wednesday, my dudes. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I did lay in bed for a little bit longer than I wanted to today, but I still started stream earlier than yesterday, so I'm happy about that, at least. Did upper body and back, it felt amazing. Got that pump in your chest and back. Hell yeah. I've been getting back into like at least like when I get up, I've been doing this the past couple of days of like trying to do like some push-ups. Trying to do equal amounts of like, I guess kind of like normal push-ups with like this with your hands, I guess, just straight forward. And then like also doing like an equal amount of like push-ups where your hands are like angled like at a diagonal like that. I think that's supposed to put more on like on your like I forget what it is, but like the back part of like the bicep, I think, of your upper arm. think that's what doing like the diagonal hand push-ups targets, if I remember correctly. In the full body workout I did like a week and a bit ago at this point, I forget what they called it, but it was like this variant of push-ups where like you do a push-up and then you kind of like spring back like onto your like heels, I think. And then you kind of like push yourself out forward like from that position into a push-up. Like while like leaning forward kind of, and then like, I don't know. It's like this like real big like kind of like going like back and forth motion into a push-up and into like something on like your heels. I don't know. It was definitely very, very different. Get some heavy workout there. It was this like half-hour like full body high intensity training workout video that I was following along with, which I for the most part was able to keep up with, but goddamn did it make me sore for like a week almost afterwards. Yo, boo. How are we today? You go for 2.5 hours sometimes? Jesus, that's a long workout. That is a... That is a big workout. Okay. Okay. Garbage. What? How does that miss? In what universe does that miss? Did my ankle get fucked somehow? I don't understand, like, how is this ISG not working? I just don't understand what's happening. I don't understand why I've missed so many ISGs today. Like, it feels kind of embarrassing, honestly. How did I even get that camera? Like, what? I don't even, like, I have no idea how I got that. Dude, for like those, some like workout videos I've seen on my feed on YouTube, I've gotten a few where like the thumbnail something like doing jump rope for an hour burns this much calories, and I'm like, who is doing jump rope for like an hour straight? Like, You are built different. I was able to do like like 100 skips on a jump rope without like hitting my foot or something. Because I like recently started like using like that jump rope that Skittle gave me a bit more. Cause like it's like getting like the rhythm is like low key kind of difficult. But like it's so tiring. Like I couldn't imagine like doing jump rope for an hour straight. But also like there's like, you know, people like the guy who's done like a plank for like it's like something like 9 hours, something insane. Those ab workouts suck since they are weighted and hurt your abs for a while. Damn. Weighted ab works out. Sheesh. Me in 3rd grade. You think in 3rd grade you'd be doing jump rope for an hour? I don't know if I did, like even like if I physically was capable of it, I don't know if I would even like want to do that for that long. Cause this is why I like bouldering a lot. Because it's a lot more stimulating and like because it's like a puzzle kind of to do bouldering. With some climbs, like you have to figure out like okay, how do I like position my body like on the wall, like how should I approach moving to the next like rock on the wall, next hold. And I don't know, like just think about that versus like if I was just in a gym being like, okay, I'm just gonna like be lifting this weight in the same motion for like 10 minutes. You just doing it. I think like when you get really good at bouldering, so there's some people who like are insanely good at bouldering. Like it's in actually like just insane like when you're like struggling like on a climb at a bouldering gym and like some Giga Chad walks in and just like nails it, like 0 issues whatsoever. It's like, how the fuck like are people this good at bouldering? It's crazy. But like, yeah, like when you're good at bouldering, like, I'm sure like you can probably go up to like a lot of climbs and just kind of like do it without much thought. But like when you're like not as good, I think there like it's definitely like a lot more like you have to actively think like, how do I move to this next hold? Climb on the bottom of a boulder. I don't know about that one. I've only ever done indoor bouldering. I don't know if I'm chat enough for outdoors. Definitely not, actually. You just walk and run nowadays, maybe play basketball. You used to wrestle. Damn. I haven't played basketball in a long time, but I think basketball is cool. I know I've done it a couple of times with Vince. Squash, which is basically like tennis, but like against the wall, if you don't know, if you've never played it. I think that's pretty fun. I've played it a few times. Your brain was doing big dumb and thought I meant destroying boulders? Nah. Bouldering being basically just rock climbing, but without a harness. But at most bouldering gyms, there usually end up being like a rock climbing section that has like the harness. But the only thing with those is usually you have to have like somebody like with you. Like, I don't know. I like with bouldering how it's just you can just like get on and off real quick. I think for rock climbing with the harness, I'm pretty sure there are some like auto belays or something where you don't need like a person down below. But I'm not too certain about that one. Yo, technicalities. How are you? How's it going? I think I got both. Yeah. Kind of awkward to tell. So I got both of this with the same arrow shot. All as well. Let's go. I am glad to hear all as well. Okay, when I read that message, Shaggy, like when I only looked at chat for like a brief second, I thought your message said had a small bite of dog food, and I was confused for a sec. But I've heard of people trying like dog food. I don't know, like if any of y'all have pets, have you ever done that or nah? I don't know like if that's like bad to do or if it just tastes bad probably. I imagine it probably tastes kind of weird, but I've heard of people doing that. Going to invite your 2 friends to a barbecue you're organizing before leaving Mexico City tomorrow. Ah, that should be fun. I hope it's a good barbecue. $22, nice. As far as I know, it's like a lower quality meat that goes into pet food. I'd believe that. I'd believe that. On a scale of back for Adge, feels Adge. I guess I should wait for Adge. I was gonna say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hype is this barbecue gonna be that you're hosting? It's gonna have ribeye steak, New York strip, as well as beef hot dogs. So I'd say a solid 9, as well as plenty of veggies. Oh, hell yeah. Are you gonna do roasted asparagus? I know roasted asparagus is a big at Skittle. Going this way. We're going counterclockwise today. I need one more. Damn, I don't know where that one came from. Maybe it was all the way in the back. At least it's moving kind of towards me, so I'll take that at least. Could've been worse. I've heard of people eating cactus. I've never tried it. I wonder if Cloud's ever had that. Where's Cloud at? Yeah, from the bit of asparagus I've had, I think I would say I like asparagus. I like slimy foods because it's pretty slimy. That's a good question. I don't know how much I like slimy foods exactly. Like if the taste is good, maybe it offsets it. Are you kidding me? Like, did I get like a singular step in my shield turn? Hello, 3D print auto. Well, in case if anybody was unsure if I was gonna be losing time on this segment, don't worry, I'm gonna lose even more now because of that. You've had tortillas made with cactus, but didn't have much of a different taste to them. That's like anytime I've ever had like a spinach tortilla. I've never like really noticed like too much like of a spinachy taste to it, honestly. How was stream, Mr. Gaming? Did you have a good time? You did indeed. Hell yeah. Now that goes, dummy. Nice sub goal, Ussy. Thanks, Ussy. Appreciate it, Ussy. It's wild, like, I don't know, like, trying to get, like, something like what I set up, like, it was hard just to, like, find something from, like, looking online. I think I ended up finding it through, like, some like, YouTube video. So I got this set up, like, before you mentioned what you use. So, yo, Philly, good morning. How are you today? I feel like right now what we have going, this is kind of like beta layout adjustment. Like at some point maybe I would like to like change it so it's like a little bit more stylized maybe and not as basic maybe. I don't know. It's just been the same for so long, so it could be cool to do something a little different. But I also don't have any specific thoughts of what I would want things to look right now, so. So that's also a thing. You're the layout expert. Yeah, you. I think you and Blue Bob when he was streaming more. Blue Bob used to. He had like an era. He had many eras of different live split layouts and such. Yeah, I know you've had a bunch of layouts over time. You had to change your layout because your input display died, but that's fucked up. Are you planning on getting a new one in the near future, potentially? I don't know if like Electromod are still, if they're still existent or not. That's where my input display is from. So I thought I heard like for a while at some point that they weren't making them anymore. But then I heard that they were, so I don't know. The Chad thing about this input display is that it has like the GameCube port and it has an N64 port on it, so if I ever wanted to use it for, like if I ever wanted to play with an N64 controller, I have the option for that. I could have gotten a classic controller cable put on it also, but I didn't feel it was worth spending the money on that because I'm pretty sure the only classic controller I own doesn't even like work properly. So I was like, I would probably like never use it. I have 3 bombs right now, bruh. So you can climb the ladder when you feel like it. Oh, Total Drama Island. That's what Justin wants to talk about right now. I feel like if you're making a layout that's just like game feed and like live split, I don't think that's too bad, in my opinion. But like, you know, I think as long as you follow like general principles like that, like other people do with their layouts, where you know it's like, oh, try and make your game feed like the focus of the layout, and not like randomly make it extremely small for no reason. All that. And in your layout, as long as you make good use of your space, and I don't know, for a live split, definitely make sure like the text contrasts well with the background so it's readable. So you definitely don't want live split to be illegible. And yeah, there do be a lot of tutorials for OBS, and like live split itself like is really customizable. So I guess there's definitely a lot of like experimenting you can do with live split. Yeah, the input display is pretty cool. And also it's also like a helpful addition, like if someone wants to like learn something off of like your VOD, like being able to see like what they're inputting is like extremely useful. Especially like if you're making a tutorial video, like a specific like YouTube tutorial video for like a speedrun trick, I feel like having an input display is like pretty essential in my book. So there was definitely like this one trick I was trying to learn for MM like a long while back. That's a new one. And I remember it didn't have an input display, and I was just like confused, like what I was supposed to be doing exactly. And then I found like a different video that had an input display, and I was like, okay. We're chilling. We need to figure out a good input display to KZ. I have my input display turned off in KZ just because I feel like it distracts me like while I'm using KZ, and like whenever I'm hessing, like I would find myself just looking at the numbers subconsciously to be like, am I in ESS range? Which is like, you know, you wouldn't have that tool during a normal run, so I was like, I'm just gonna turn off the input display. It feels unnecessary to me. But also, I guess like since I have like a external input display anyways, like I feel like the need for the KZ one is less relevant for me. I saw your shit game. I saw you not target the wall immediately. I saw you. It's mostly just because most runners are allergic to input displays, so having one in KZ would be good if people want to make strat videos. Because I guess like with like at least like the Electromotor input display, like it also has like the ESS adapter capabilities. So I guess like having that is like more enticing for like an OT runner. Oh my god. That's weird. Had an idea what game you're gonna speedrun to. We're gonna start up with something very simple, then transition to Zelda because you enjoy the game so much. I mean, follow your hearts, definitely. Definitely speedrun something that would be enjoyable for you. Being aware of what you're getting into is definitely good. Like just because like some runs are like pretty difficult. Like I guess I've never tried running it, but like running Wind Waker always looked extremely difficult. Yeah, I do love me some Wind Waker, but I don't know if I would ever want to do like normal speedruns of that game because it just looks so hard. Like I would say like All Masks like is a pretty damn hard run. Like there's so much to do in All Masks. There's so many like just so many tricks. Also, Wind Waker has like that whole zombie hovering thing. So yeah, you gotta be good at mashing. It's not very good. Not very good. That was pretty bad. Well, what game would you want to start with for speedrunning, or is it a secret? Rip my diagonal input. It's a secret for now. Well paused champ indeed. No, well. Okay. A little slow. Okay, got the heart, feels good. Twilight Princess or Breath of the Wild, damn. Oh, Justin. That's a Justin reference, right? Running Twilight Princess. Could also be a Morpheus reference now. He's abandoned us. Move the stick. Yeah, Twilight Princess runs seem cool. I don't think like it's a game I would ever consider. Same with Breath of the Wild. I don't think it's a speedrun game for me, personally. But that's why it's nice that you can speedrun whatever you want. I think a nice thing about Twilight Princess is that the intro is extremely short. I guess unless you do glitchless, then there's a decent bit of intro stuff to do. But if you're doing like a normal 90%, I guess depending what you consider intro in that game. But like in Twilight Princess, any percent, like you start the run and then you do gate clip and then you do back in time, all within like the first like minute of the run or something crazy. Yo, Yairachi. Yo, reminded me of Jairachi. Shouts to Jairachi. No magic. How are you today? Joke's on you, Mario speedrunning live. Well, sounds like you need to relax a bit. I mean, you're on that barbecue tonight, so that should be chill. Twilight Princess is cool for speedrunning, and it's one of the longest. Does it have the longest any percent of all the 3D Zeldas? I think it used to, / still does maybe. Breath of the Wild is one of the worst Zeldas for me, opposite to this. I know Morpheus, shouts to Morpheus. I know he's also not a Breath of the Wild enjoyer, but is also a big MM gamer. I had my first Breath of the Wild playthrough. I started September of last year. I'm pretty sure. I think that's when I started it. Yeah, it took me a minute to finish that game. I enjoyed Breath of the Wild for what it was. Definitely a different vibe than a traditional Zelda for sure. And like we already got Tears of the Kingdom, which is like a direct sequel. I wonder if like they're just gonna keep doing Breath of the Wild-esque Zeldas, or if they're gonna like go back to traditional at some point. Because like I feel like they can't like, keep doing Breath of the Wild, like because I feel like you know, I feel like Breath of the Wild, like, you know, it was so different, so I feel like they couldn't like just keep doing it over and over and have it be like fresh still, in my opinion. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, but because one of my favorite parts of Breath of the Wild was like the story part. Like I liked like all like the cutscenes, like the cutscenes that were in the game, which honestly weren't that many, but I enjoyed like the actual story stuff of the game. And apparently there's more of that in Tears of the Kingdom, which goes hard. I've never played it either, but I watched a whole playthrough pretty much of Skyward Sword, and I think one of the coolest things about that game for me, from watching it, is just like the character acting. I think is like really good in that game. Like they, in cutscenes, like do a really good job of like portraying like just like emotion and such, and that was like definitely like, I don't know, they didn't really capture that in Breath of the Wild for me. Whereas like they did a really good job with that on Skyward Sword. I was like, damn. Fuck. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I have to go this way. Yeah, I wonder like if there's like any hope of like a Twilight Princess barrier skip ever getting found. I don't know like the technicalities for that game. But I believed back when people didn't believe of barrier skip being found in Wind Waker. Back when it was like, oh, it will never happen, it can't happen, and then it happened. I was like, nah, people will find a way to break this game. And now there's like 5 different versions of barrier skip, which goes hard. I'll see you, Perp, how are you? Sigala. Oh my god, Sniffa. Well, I won't be waiting for in-game time at least. Wind Waker's your favorite Zelda. It just has a quite different ambience and feeling to it. Yeah, Wind Waker has good vibes. Good music, good sounds. It's a shame that like it was a rushed game, because it would have been like so much better. Like it could have been insane if it didn't get like a bunch of content cut from it, tragically. I think about that like at least like once a month. I'm like, damn, we actually got like so robbed. Literally robbed of like 4 to 5 dungeons, I think. And like just like, you know, the game just feeling a bit more full, because there's definitely parts of the game that just feel kind of like empty-ish. You prefer original, or oh, you prefer like Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom? Question mark. I feel like people were kind of split on that for sure about which one was better. I've definitely heard like the Koroks are a lot more interesting also in Tears of the Kingdom. Like that's something that I definitely didn't like with Breath of the Wild is like I feel like most of the Koroks end up just being like the same puzzle repeated. Which, you know, there's so many of them, so I get it. It's probably hard to come up with unique things, but supposedly, like, they feel like a bit more substantial in Tears of the Kingdom, from what I've heard. And, like, there's also that whole thing of, like, the magic of playing Breath of the Wild for the first time, because it was so revolutionary when it came out. So it's like, you know, that magic isn't really there with Tears of the Kingdom. You cleaning floors today? Dude, I need to get the steam mop out at some point and clean the floors. It's been a while. Give the floors a good cleaning. Your friends are already here. All right, enjoy the barbecue. I hope it goes. I hope it goes amazing. We'll have to hear about it next time. I should really menu to bombs and then down to milk. I feel like that like is less menus, or, like less like inputs usually. They need to release another banger like Wind Waker. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. It's hard to ever know what Nintendo is gonna do, honestly. That makes sense, Burp, for sure. Oh. How is this failing? What? I think bow extension is frame perfect question mark, but I feel like that was cringe. That shouldn't have happened. I also have no idea how this goes in Tears of the Kingdom, but I think I really didn't like the combat shrines in Breath of the Wild because they all felt like the same. Like there was like one or two that had like any variance to them, but I was disappointed with the combat shrines. Same with like I think they're called like blessing shrines, like where you go in and there's nothing. It's just like free item. Like I was like, I don't know. Give me something. Okay, that was weird. Like, I feel like I would have rather them just put, like, the chest, like, with the item. Like, just give it to me out in the overworld instead of, like, having a shrine bait me and then it just be, like, a blessing. Like, I don't know. That's the thing, like, I don't know, I kind of hate the idea of like making games easy for kids. I mean, if you make I guess like a difficulty setting or something, whatever, like I guess that's cool and all, but like, I don't know. I feel like growing up, like, I beat some difficult games growing up. And homie instantly came back out. Red is at least like only has like 1 or 2 health left, which is cool. Let's see. How's it going, horse? Yeah, 1 hit. Because like I remember like when I played Yoshi's Woolly World, that game was so like it was so dumbed down easy. Like I liked it visually, but like I can't believe like just how easy they made that game. So I feel like original like Yoshi's Island, like that's like a pretty challenging game, I remember. It's been a long time since I've played Yoshi's Island, but like Yoshi's Woolly World stood out to me like for that reason, for being just disappointingly easy. And like they put stuff like in Odyssey, like the whole like assist mode, like I think that's cool and all, like to have it as an option, but like I don't know, it's not your game being like piss easy. I feel like it's just kind of like boring. You Mr. Cheesy, thank you for the gula. How are you? I remember fighting Ganondorf in TP, only does a 1/4 heart damage every hit. I'm like, really? Is he really? I feel like things in TP usually do a lot of damage. I know like Wind Waker, like everything does like no damage. Which I know originally Wind Waker was going to be more difficult and they like made it easier for whatever reason. But I've never played Hero Mode like in HD for Wind Waker, so I'm not sure how difficult that makes it, because there's just like no heart drops like anywhere in the game. I think other than like getting a heart container and like buying like a red potion or like having soup on deck. Got work. I hope it's going good. Yo, Kiva, thank you for the good luck. How are you? Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling until I miss one equip swamp, then my day will be completely ruined. But I have my window open right now and the vibes are good with the window open. I don't know, I'm definitely a window open guy if possible. Also 1. 2. Ad is playing apparently. Rep counting blubbers. 3. 4. 5. Dude, come on. Also, I need to like, rechange the page. I think I messed up the cursor. So equip swaps weren't great. Not great equip swaps. You're in a good mood? Let's go. That's always hype to hear. We like good moods, right, chat? That was awkward. I was like, I'm just gonna switch this back in case this screws anything up for whatever reason. That was not very good equip swaps on my part. Yesterday I got well, let's not speak it. Okay. The dragonfly was bothering me here yesterday. I didn't get hit by him or anything, but it was definitely all up in my face. I was like, bruh, get away. What is you doing? But to head to work? Alright. Thanks for stopping by. I hope it goes well. I will catch you next time. Damn. Oh, I got lucky. I missed ISG that first attempt, but I got a long cycle on that wind. Really stuck on like the nothing. I feel like I should probably wait. I just gotta wait here. Oh. Didn't get a 9-degree turn, but I fixed it, so no problem there. Let's go double clank on the shield there. Well, actual dungeon section was pretty good. No complaints there. Man. Oh my god, I missed that last shot. I knew my position was kind of weird. Not the worst, but it's still kind of annoying. Like, because I usually like shooting the 10th arrow and then doing a side hop immediately there to like get closer to the blue warp. But like, I probably should have just like done a stationary shot at the end there and like, or like not done like the targeting shot and just like done first person so I could have readjusted the angle. I think that's what I should have done. In hindsight, that would have been better. That would have been the better play. Because I knew my position was just off. I guess I didn't need that fairy. Oh, game is struggling. Game is struggling. Oh, TCS. Damn, so it's a run now, huh? Yo, consultant, how are you? I'm doing Gohan Mask skip like Green Suiji. When I go back to 120 star. That's when. I was close to getting hit. That's weird. I heard like the clank and him getting hit. That's really weird. Wait, what? Go back, G. Not having crit health feels good. But I guess also you get the fairy immediately, so even if you're at crit health, I guess you would immediately get healed anyways. Alright, G, what did that fairy say? I'm gonna move live split all the way to the right side of my right monitor, because I'm like, okay. I need to not look at live split for a bit. The fairy really does sound like it's saying crazy, honestly. Kill me. I wonder if it's even like supposed to be saying anything, or if it's just like a random like sound they made. Like it's saying help me. Like that one, that would make sense if it said help me. I could believe that. I feel like I never thought about it though, but like until you mentioned it, G, I was like, okay, I could definitely hear that. Do I make it in before 12? Can I? Yes. I'm just buffering this because I haven't done it in a little bit. I haven't practiced unbuffered in a bit. Oh shit, earthquake? Oh. And we got the combo. Bruh, Anna, I literally just looked over at my my DMs on Discord and saw that you were playing Fortnite. literally just saw that. How's it going? How was twerk today? You have 5 levels left. Pausers. Like 20, I think. Or like a little bit less, maybe. I did, Justin. I'm just fucking gaming. Shut up. That angle was sus on the hook shot. I was a little scared of clipping back in bounds. According to Google, the fairies in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask do not say "save me" or "help me," and then instead say "subscribe" to Burlord120 at https://twitch.tv/Burlord120/subscribe so we can get him to do a Paper Mario randomizer. Honestly, I think it's pretty crazy that they thought that far ahead. It's crazy that Majora's Mask predicted Twitch and randomizers being a thing. Pretty cool though. All right. I'm gonna stand up during this. Alright. Just gonna grind some festival to get as much XP as possible. That sounds like a good play. I really thought you were gonna say it's crazy. It predicted nobody asking. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. So when our skull kid feels vibrations while floating in the air. Sonic booms, true. All I'm thinking about right now is the goddamn Iron Knuckle, because I could just ruin everything right now that's happening. I could just ruin everything. That's honestly all I'm thinking about. Unironically, probably harder than Majora. At least you can actually get hit by Majora and live. You cannot get hit, well, if you have more health you could, but, you know. But one thing I don't get about Iron Knuckles is, like, because I think their swings do, like, 5 hearts of damage, but I'm pretty sure, like, randomly, like, I've had it where they've only done, like 3 hearts or something. Like, I've gotten hit in Glitchless, which, when I used to get, like, all the heart containers. And I'm pretty sure, like, at that point, if you get all the heart containers, like, yeah, because you would have beaten Woodfall and Snowhead by that point in Glitchless. So you'd have 5 heart containers if you got both. Like, I'm pretty sure I've gotten hit in Glitchless and lived, and I was like, what? Why? Alright, stiff a prac. And it's gone. Yo, Mighty, thank you. How are you today? We're about to fight the real final boss, so we'll see if this run lives or not in a sec here. Wow. Mod check. He's going behind me. Really? That was a not very good fight. He went behind me twice there, which is awkward. Work was on 2F today. Let's go. I'm glad to hear it. Is your work usually rough, would you say? Or just, or is this a expected on Fridays generally? Mm. Yo, Zeta, how are you? He's on the right. I guess I wouldn't have expected banks to be specifically busier on a Friday. But do be the end of the week. Is there's like a lot of stuff that like comes in on Fridays. Oh, nice. That was a spicy uncurl. Like, I don't know if y'all could feel it, but that was a really spicy uncurl. Like, perfectly in front of the door. Also, shout out to the Trev emote mighty. Bring back Trev streams. I'm always away in them. The only real, like, that was a pretty good moon overall. I think the only thing that was kind of was I didn't talk to the child with the goat's remains mask right away. I kind of like rolled to the wrong position for a sec. Oh yeah, Garo Master was bad. I forgot about that. Yeah, I actually usually get good Garo Master fights, but he kept jumping behind me, which made it like awkward. Cause you need to like roll towards him, like as he's doing that like final like slash attack, so that way your pound will reach. But he kept jumping behind me, which kind of fucked me up. I couldn't get a turn there. Couldn't get a little quick flick turn. Because I knew the remains were really close, so I thought I could get one. Soul. That's bullshit. But okay. I thought I'd still be targeted onto Majora after the drink. I mean, PB also has a bad incarnation. Boom. Damn. I didn't know that could have been a 219. Damn, I actually got fucked out of it from just getting unlucky. Today I noticed that I wasn't looking at Live Split since like Great Bay. Well, damn. Yeah, I lost a decent bit to my gold. You know what this run also has? This run also has a void out in Woodfall Temple. I like when you go through like the first room and you're in like the main area of the dungeon, I missed the mega to the pillar and had to void out and do it again. That's whack that this run was the PB. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I had really bad bunny hood RNG. Damn. I forgot. Yeah, bunny hood minigame was really bad. Thank you for the GGs. Yo, Green Engineer. Yo, Skylar Wood. At least it wasn't a 220 like 01 or something. At least it's like an 06, so it's like okay, like. But damn, what was my I guess like my predicted time going into the moon? Was it like a 219 like 45 or something? So I definitely like lost time to gold on for the FD split. Well, damn. Okay. I mean, hell, I don't know how much time Garo Master lost me, but hell, maybe if Garo Master is even better. But the fact that I got hit twice because Incarnation felt like instantly doing Vegeta's technique on me, and then I got sniped from a remains like a second later as soon as I stood up, basically, and I was like, all right. Now, I guess had I chose to not drink Chateau, I might have actually gone at 219, but you know. Oh yeah, I also missed like the last shot because on Goat. So like yeah, so many things shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Damn, notice this is the first day that I try doing new layout change stuff, and I get a juicy PB. I am now back in 4th place, I'm pretty sure. Or was I? No, I don't think I was ever in 4th. I think it was 5th. But either way, I'm in 4th now. Right, so it was Avi Jobat that put me in 6th for a bit, and then I bopped them back. Well, the next run, if I were to go up a place after that, would be Pope's 2:18:07. So that'd be quite the jump. That'd be quite the jump. But this route, like, this is the same route that Key got a 2:15:40 on, so it's like I still have a lot to improve on. God damn. Whew. Stop being nervous. I've been nervous for like since Clocktown. Been nervous for like a half hour. The game had me there for a minute though by putting me down to half a heart on Majora. I don't know, when I didn't die to the Iron Knuckle, I was like, okay, I got this. I got this for sure now. Since I didn't die to the Iron Knuckle. Like, I was like, that was literally the only thing I was worried about on the moon was messing up the Iron Knuckle, which it's not that bad. But it's like, it's, you know, so easy to just miss a singular punch and then be like, well, that's a thing that just happened. Well, I'm glad. We're fucking out here, baby. We are out here. And from like the end of like Great Bay to like the end of the run was like pretty damn clean. He gave me the Big Bang attack. Now the Big Bang attack, that's just one singular thing. The Vegeta technique is fucking him mashing Ki Blasts. Damn, now I can actually put in my title 219 attempts. Oh, when did I PB last? Oh, 14 days ago. Damn, It felt like it was way longer than that since I got my PV. Ugh. I'm glad. I am glad. And like when I fell in the water in Woodfall from missing the mega to the pillar, I like definitely consider just resetting the run. Which like at that point, like at that point, like I wasn't even ahead anyways. Just funny, so for the alien segment, I got the cutscene skip for like the opponent cutscene skip, but then that shit happened in Woodfall, so it basically balanced it out. I still have like 30 seconds to save on alien split. Okay, yeah, good thing I didn't. I think because like in my mind I was like, oh, I know I have a lot of time I can save later, so I was like, I should probably just keep going. I should probably just keep the run going. I should post this to Blue Sky before I forget. Let's see. Feels good. That feels good to get. That feels good. The fact that it's just like over a minute and a half and seeing that 220, that feels good. That feels good.